I'm here with Cauntelle and I'm about to teach her how to do the tile. Do it yourself. You ready?
I'm excited.
You've never done this before, right?
Never done it before.
Okay, alright. So yeah, we're doing the same thing process I was saying earlier. And you want to do this? It's gonna be fun. I want to watch it. Or you want me to see it? You want to see it first, right?
Yeah, you do it first.
Okay. So basically,
if you're wondering what that goopy looking stuff is, it's called Thin Set. You can buy it at your local hardware store, and it's just an adhesive to make the tile stick to the wall.
same thing.
Okay.
Let's say that. So you need your blade about a 45-degree angle. Not flat, 45 degrees, just like that. You want to show the teeth.
And you want to have lines like a
Line, yeah, exactly.
helps them stick to the wall better.
It's a glue. This thing acts with chemicals, so it's. I gotta find the scientists, the scientific behind it. Why? Because I'm learning too, you know. And then if there's a person out there watching and want to give me advice, still shoot. I'm willing.
Comment section.
Yeah, comment section. I'm willing for anything. So, Cauntelle. So again, you go like that. Basically, you're ready for your tile. You can put your first tile in.
Okay.
Just remember, you follow the line.
Yes. Okay.
So your next tile should start right here.
Okay.
Right there. Just eyeball it. Don't push it too hard. You're gonna squeeze it out. Just gentle.
Gentle. Okay. And then
Now is that line up with this? Look at the edge of this and look at the edge of that.
yeah, it's in the middle. Right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you're putting the spacers in?
Yeah. Right, Cauntelle?
Don't pay attention to my nails. They need to be done. The spacers.
Remember, it help you with it?
It helps you space them out and yeah.
Consistently so it doesn't look sloppy?
Yeah. And just push it down, right, a little bit?
Well, you don't have to push it too much. As long as this and this is the same. So it doesn't have to be all the way. You just need to make sure they both line up. Like there's no lippage, remember? So if I do this and I go like this, you see, can you hear it?
Yeah.
That means there's a slip. That means this one went a little too far. So I can fix that by just pushing it in a little bit, outside a little bit. Okay. Now if I go like this, you don't hear as much. The same thing. So this one I know too. This one is outside.
That's how you judge that.
Yeah, that's how. So basically, you just want this to line up.
Yeah.
Even here, you push too much. So right here, if you wanna
push it back.
push it up, you can see. Yeah. Now you just gently, exactly like that. Now it's good.
You can even do it with your fingers.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be no sign behind it. Just have fun doing it and make sure you judge it. The thing about tiling, it's just all about eyeballing it.
And you said each of these tiles have to be in the middle.
Yep. So imagine there's
right?
a line here.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is make sure they line up. A line is this is a 6 inches. So 6 inches divided by 2 is half. Is 3 inches this way, 3 inches over here. You just make sure the line is in the middle. Okay. You're supposed to put one here, one top, but sometimes it doesn't want to cut it. Sometimes you just put one here in the middle. That's fine for this particular reason. And then this one is in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be somewhere here. Because if you put it here, the thing, watch what happened. So if I put it, let's say I put it here. This one gonna force to go down. Yeah. You see? Okay, yeah. The gap become different than this and this. If I push this down, guess what? This will go up because I'm forcing it to tilt. You see it? It moves. Yes. Correct? You see it moves a little bit. I don't know if camera can get the detail. That's why you gotta move it and put it right here. So now it has like a bridge. Exactly. Yep, exactly. And then you just the middle one. Yeah. When I step down a little bit, it's like an art piece. When when I do painting, I know that for a fact. Just a little bit this way, eyeballing it would be just a little straight line. Make sense? Yeah, just get around. Really, you don't need a lot of tools. And I'll be your cutting man. Alright, and then the same thing here, just like that. Slap it in there slowly. Eyeball the space before you even put the spacer, so you don't move it too much. Eyeball it before I put the spacer. And you don't want to press it too hard now. You know for a fact you're gonna put a spacer in, but so you gotta prepare yourself. Okay, let me not put it too hard. If I just press it there, now it's gonna be hard for me to move it. But you see how easy it is? Gentle. Yeah. And then your spacer, lift it up. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, this thing works perfectly for your nails because I gotta use my nails. Yeah, that's the time when the nails actually come handy. I should put in my application. Make sure you have nails. You need it.
Okay, I have another question for you.
Okay, I might have another answer.
All right. How do you know when it's too dry? You
When
just
it's too-
assume
you can see when it's too dry, it gets lighter.
it gets lighter?
Yeah, it gets
Okay.
lighter.
See, you should put that in your video.
We are being recorded.
I keep forgetting that this is recorded.
Okay, yeah, a lot of editing. Over here, I got a measure now because, of course, a tile. Let me grab one tile here. You see, I can either use this or I can make my life easy. I can just do this, basically. You see this? I put one here, so I know for a fact. Okay, I give myself something right here.
Does it cut off a little bit?
That's what I'm gonna cut off. And then when I cut this piece off, I'm just gonna flip it and cut side B on the top, and the factory edge meet the factory edge. You never want to meet the factory edge and a non-factory edge. I gotta check myself first. Gotta check myself before I wreck myself. Remember that movie, Craig? So I see. Honestly, I'm gonna go to 2 5/8, a hair, however. Now I'm gonna go over here, 2 3/4. So my magic number is 2 5/8. I'd rather be smaller than just cut more. So yep, I go 2 5/8. So I gotta cut how many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta cut 4 of these in 5 1/8. Usually I put it on the wall using this, but now I'm just gonna put it over here to make my life easy because the area over there is so small. I can't put my grout, my trouser in there. So the same concept. Just put it there nicely, and just put my thing there. Put my piece. The same concept. They work the same way. If you notice, correct, I'm using the cut size and put it on the top because it's under the. See, I'm putting my cut size versus putting it.
Yeah.
Because this one is factory edge. I don't want to put a non-cut. A non-factory edge on wet the factory edge.
And also, people are probably less likely to see the top part.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody care about the top part. So let me see. Do I have one more? Whoop. Nope. So now one piece is gonna be actually. This is a fun part.
You have like a bit of an L shape.
Yeah, exactly. And see, you know your thing. Okay, at this point I'm eyeballing things really. So I'll put it right there. Get my lines right there. Okay, I put it over here also. So I know for a fact, maybe a little bit. So right here. So what I will do is, get my ruler, I do it like that. So I'm basically cutting this out. Okay, let's see if magic gonna work. I'm gonna take it to my saw My magic tool. I love this tools right here. Make my life easy.
The wet saw?
The wet side, yep. So, you see this, Craig? So I can play my thing a little bit. Watch the line. Now that's it. I use this is come handy. That's why if you don't have this, you can use a grinder. You don't need to use a $400 to do your own kitchen. You can just buy yourself a grinder.
Just use a grinder?
Yeah,
How much is a grinder?
I don't know, maybe $60.
Oh, that's a little bit cheaper than a couple hundred.
Yeah.
I was no math whiz, but
Yeah, I know. So, see right here, that's what we're gonna do. And same idea, really. Flip it like that. Okay, put this nicely. Same concept. I know that is not even over here, but I don't really care much. When they come here, nobody gonna see it.
yeah.
So most of the time, it's all about hiding when you're doing the tile.
Yeah.
You know, you're not gonna go like this, like, hey, I'm wondering, you know. So it's nobody gonna see it, and nobody gonna care for that much. But
And also, this is your house.
and this is my house, exactly. So if the tenant don't want to pay me for that, hey, I give them the song and do it yourself.
That's what this video is for.
That's what this video's for, alright? Here we go with our few last couple pieces here. Don't be distracted with the different ends there. It doesn't really matter.
And when you put the spacers up there too.
Yeah, it's gonna go up. And don't worry about the marker, it's gonna come off also.
Yeah, 'cause you said usually on wood you'll use pencil, but on
Yeah, exactly. On this case, because this is it's finished ceramic tile, just ceramic tile. So it's they put a clear coat on it, so it can come off easily. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let's look at this design. What do you think? Is it?
It's good.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's only could cost you what? Couple $100 versus 1,500 to hire me to do it. Yeah. Yeah, if you hire me to do it, I'm charging you arm, leg, and the kidney for a tip. Yeah. So you be dead after that.
Well, you got a backsplash on it.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, look.
I'm gonna put the little grout on it. This is grout, right?
Wait, is it me? I don't think it is.
Nope.
What's it called?
Thin set.
Thin set.
Thin set.
Thin set.
Thin sets.
So I'm gonna put this bad boy
I thought it was
in the little spot.
You sure it isn't a bad girl? You put it
Like
upside
that.
down.
No, I did not.
Just kidding.
And then I put the little mini cross in here. And then I'm gonna put some on the side.
All right. So what have you learned today?
What I learned? Okay, so I learned how to do backsplash. It's actually it's not that hard. It's not that difficult. One thing that I would say that I kept doing was I accidentally would put too much pressure on it and it left like the lippage, as he called it, lippage.
Yeah.
So I would just try not to put so much pressure next time as I put it on the wall. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, you learned a lot today.
I did.
The following day.
First, on this one, to get the grout out, of course I have to dam it a little bit with a sponge. And then, and then I go in with my knife now and just get the crumbs out a little bit around the area like this.
So you're taking out the thin set?
Yeah, I'm taking out the thin set on the grout line.
Okay.
And then we can be ready to actual grout. And then after that, of course, it's going to be some crumbs, and I use my my brush. This is when this thing come handy. And of course, you can buy that at a dollar store. We're ready for grout and to seal all the tiles so somewhat waterproof. I'm pretty sure, especially these days, you can actually buy something that's already made, but in this case, my way, B-way, in my opinion, I like to mix my own thing so I can put it to however thick I want it or however thin I want it. So again, if I'm always having trouble finding my knife, and I know it's somewhere, so you see, that's why I have Cauntelle around here. So, and of course it has process here, like it tell you roughly, make sure you put those spacer out, and then you're gonna mix this for certain thickness, and then the time 10 minutes, and you let it sit for 10 minutes before you put it over there because it's chemical, and chemical has a reaction, so you gotta wait and all that fancy stuff. But so, I know somebody gonna say safety first. And don't be like me. You gonna live longer. Don't breathe it in.
You got a face mask?
Yeah, get a face mask or something. Okay, I'm gonna show this way. So that's the consistency that I want. Somebody might want totally different. They might want it watery. They might want it thicker. But there's no right or wrong. It's depends on who does it and how they like it. Still gonna go the same. Still gonna go inside the cracks. Alright, so of course I clean my tools first because I don't want to.
You want to dry on there?
I don't want to dry it on that. It gets messy. Hold it like that. All I gotta do is I start it from the bottom, just like that, right? But one thing you gotta notice is when I do it, I gotta go from the angle, like zigzag, like this. I can't go like this because I'm gonna scrape out all the thing. So I have to trick the line and go diagonal. All right, so. I'm pretty sure it wasn't what you expected.
You said you were expecting like a pastry bag?
Yeah.
And I was expecting like a
pastry.
cotton. Yeah, we were both expecting something different.
Something way different. I did it wrong. It's not getting in the cracks.
Well, you gotta here. No, you're flattening. You gotta hold it in an angle like that. You see? So make sense?
Okay.
So if you do it like this, then you're just dragging it. But if you do an angle, you basically have a chance to put it in there because the idea is to put it inside the crack.
Got it. Okay.
All right? That's okay. Have fun. I'm not gonna be mad for making a mess. Basically, what I'm doing right now, of course, cleaning up my mess here. But so first thing you do with this is what I like to do. I go, have you ever seen that movie that say wax on, wax off? It's kind of like the same thing. So you go like this, just like that. Wow. Yeah.
You can never see
because it gives you a chance to push some of this out. You're not wiping, and I'm not wiping. And although I'm not using a wet sponge. I'm just sorry. Yeah, and with a little damn sponge, just like that, wax off, all around.
So right now it looks like you're not necessarily trying to clean up.
No, I'm not trying to clean up. I'm rubbing it in. Yeah. If you try to clean it too early, you're gonna take the grout out. And the idea is have the grout in there, not take it out, of course.
So how long should it sit in there?
Sometimes actually you can even say for like 15-20 minutes to let it sit, but the process that I use, you know, I'm gonna go process here, and everybody have like again, and also I'm that guy that love learning. So if anybody that watching, they can always give us a thumbs up or comment too. All that works, because I'd like to learn if there's a way to do it different. If your way works, I'll try your way too.
Yeah, you said that you watch contractor videos too.
Yeah, I watch contractor videos. I learn a thing or two. We all learn. So again, this one is a different process. Now, that's when I'm gonna go diagonal, and then I'm just gonna do that, and then flip my thing around again.
In the same spot?
The same spot twice. So it's gonna take a little process, and I'm keep doing that, and I'm going diagonal because again, I'm not trying to take out the sponge. I'm not cleaning. It's gonna take more process. So flip the sponge, repeat. We did this about 15-20 minutes ago, and now what I'm doing is, again, I'm gonna go like on and off. Now I'm cleaning the grout. Now I'm making them even. So I can go in any other direction, mostly circle, just to make the grout lines even. And this time I'm gonna use a wet. Now my sponge gonna be a little bit wet to clean off all the excess.
So can you show some of the uneven grout that you're fixing?
Yeah, like right here. For example, you look at underneath here, you see that?
Yep.
So watch, if I do this, you see how it's now
it's a lot better.
A lot better and even. So that's exactly what I'm going more detailing. Like right here, you see how fat it is, that line? So watch, I'm gonna go. So I'm making all my grout even and get rid of the fat line and make everything even. And so Craig, you see how this line is over here? How it's fat, some area and thin? I want to script basically like that out with the spines, so it's even. That's what we do, and this is basically the final step, and then we let it dry. And the last thing after this, the last thing I'm gonna do is actually use either paper towel or rag. And the other way too to know when it's ready is when, like you see how it's light up, it dry lighter. So yeah, so all this area, and
so you can tell by looking at it.
Yeah, you can tell. All right, so this is really, it's all a matter to me. Maybe every contractor don't do this, but I like things to be very detailed. So like over here, you see over here, Craig? So I go with my knife and I just make sure it's really clean. And I think the better shot would be right here. This is a perfect example. You see right there? Because this will not get it. I just go like that. And sometimes I put my knife like that. You see how I'm taking this out?
Oh yeah, it's coming right up.
It's coming right up. I can scrape this way. And of course go in with my sponge and it gives you a nice crispy line. Look at that. So yeah, and I do that to every area, even I use my thing. So these tools are, with this it doesn't really matter. I can actually do this like that, just to be much more detailed and cleaning. Yeah, and I just go with my sponge and clean things like that. Over here is actually, I don't know, you can see that. Put this out, you see around here. Again, the same, I want an even line, and I just go with my sponge. Yeah, I just want to show you that little detail. So I'm here, my last steps, and the tile over there, it might look like it's done, But actually, I'm about to show you. It's not. You gotta. The last thing you gotta do is just at least wipe out the dust.
Like a grout dust?
Yeah, the grout dust, and you know, that's the last thing because you don't want to quickly. And I try to show it to you on the paper towel here. You can use you can use a cloth, you can use a microfiber, but in this case, I have this, which is pretty expensive. Look at how dusty it is.
Yeah.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
See the difference?
Yeah.
And you see the light. So that's what I'm. At this point, maybe I should flip this because it's pretty dusty.
Yeah, spreading it around.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the last steps, and we pretty much we done. This is it, and that's how you do the tile. I hope you learned a lot today, and later today we will be shooting another videos at the other house, and this house, it needs a lot of work. I mean, I'm talking about $80,000 worth of work from in and out, and you'll see. And please subscribe and like, and also comment, because we would like to hear from your feedbacks and everything else. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. See you next time.